don't know why I'm doing a live stream. It's summer, I don't know what to do. My summer's been really boring. Oh yeah, and also happy Father's Day to anybody, to everybody. I'm good. John. I watched a live stream and um oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of bored. Um it will probably be, I don't know, I'm trying to make my channel grow more. Probably like 100 subscribers. That would be like amazing if you guys gave me 100 subscribers. And yeah, just trying to. I can do Roblox lives now. Yes. Hold up. I just gotta. My friend isn't even texting me back, and I already know where she is now. She's on a freaking highway. Yeah, I know, cause I have Snapchat now. Thank you. Jesus. I'm gonna finish this. Gonna mix it. Oh yeah, I also watched Incredibles 2. You guys should seriously go check Incredibles 2 out. It's on theaters right now, and it's literally the best movie ever. I watched it with my cousins at like 10, and then we left it like at 12. Oh, I'm so tired of that. Oh my god, there's somebody here. One, it might be my grandma, or two, it might be a cockroach. Oh my god. Megan! Ahorita ya llegó! But Megan, check if Valeria's here! probably outside or something.
It's like watching a kitten wander into traffic.
So can I have piece of gum?
This is an amazing chair. Very.
It's in my half of the big cat.
Really speaks the language of wood.
Actually, complicated. I speak oak, pine, and a little mahogany.
Really? I tried to learn hickory, but it was too hard. Because, it's a hard wood.
Mm-hmm. In Dad's room.
So, Lou, would you like to go out with me?
Yes! Yes! Which is what she just said. I'll go away now.
Wow, this looks like real gold. Where did you find it?
Yeah?
But why bring it up playing soccer with the rest of the
What? You could take a stick of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going over to my sister's playing Roblox right now. You don't know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna snatch it and use it. Sorry, Megan, but this girl's turn now. Can I? No. Megan, come on. I never got to play in the computer. Fine. You can play on my account. On your phone? No. You can play on my account on the computer. Fine, okay. Either way, I have a good house. Right. Yeah. So you're saying I don't have a good house? Yeah, you do have a good house. Wait, you ate all of it? No, half. That's what I said. I ate half of the big cat. Was there only 2 or 1? I meant 2 or 3. Oh, there's only 2 packets of big cats, and they're like 3 little pieces. Oh, are you streaming? Dang it. Yeah? Yeah? I can't find her. Oh, maybe they're on the side. No, the car already left, and she's not there. What? She's not even there. Why should she change her mind? Or my mom called.
Fine. At least if he murders us, we'll get a good video out of it. But it all went better than expected. He unlocked his car and then went to do something real quick before we left. The only real problem was later when he accused me of messing with his taxi meter thing. We were in the back seat. When I told him we had no idea what he was talking about, he was like, "In my 4 years of taxi driving, it's never done that." Done what? It was the
I
first
see
time for
her.
everything, bucko. I got a bad feeling that he was
I saw
trying to scam
Melissa.
us. somehow, but since I'm so well versed in the art of doing things you're not supposed to, trademark, there was no way a taxi driver was ever gonna pull a fast one on us. He was actually a pretty nice guy, and we made it to the hotel in one piece, which, by the way, had an amazing floor-to-ceiling window. An entire wall was just a window. So that was exciting, but Jaden broke everything, so we got upgraded to a less cool room. That's fine. I mean, she only ruined my whole trip. While we were waiting for the new room, we went out to explore Amsterdam and get something to eat. I'm from a city that isn't cool enough to have a metro or anything, so we had to figure out how to use public transport. When you buy a tram pass, you're supposed to scan it when you get on and when you get off. But one time, Jaden forgot to scan it as she was getting off, and I got really worried. Jaden, you're not following the rules! She turned around all dramatic-like. What are they gonna do? Kick me off? And of course, the delirious laughter didn't stop when we got off the plane. We were surrounded by signs written in Dutch that looked real silly to my dumb American eyes. Look at this. That's not a word, that's a short story. I think they had to make the building wider just to fit the name in. Sometimes we'd see a random English word thrown in for good measure, like this ad at the tram stop that said something apparently outrageous about mayonnaise, because, seriously? The best part is when a word is almost English, like the name of one of the weird restaurants Jaden found on her phone, spelled Y-A-G-O-Y, which I read, it's Yagoy. With a name like that, we had to go. The thing we didn't know about Yagoy is that it was actually a yoga school that also sells food. Just inside was a big sign.
Yeah?
Sign, show us your feet, which seemed a little forward, but who am I to argue with a laminated sign? So we took off our shoes and picked a table. The lady that runs the place came over all confused, like, people don't come here for the food, but we still got dinner and some tea that tasted like gum. 10 out of 10. When VidCon started, we went to some panels and walked around the expo hall. The craziest part of the trip to me was that about a dozen people recognized me. I mean, I think people were mostly excited to see Jaden, and I kinda cheated by tweeting what I was wearing, but that was so cool. First, thank you. Everyone who came up to us was super nice. And second, are you sure you don't have me confused with someone else? I have like 2 videos. Either way, thanks. On the second day, Jaden was the moderator of the animation panel, which was awesome, by the way. Good job, Jaden. And when it was over, I was the first to clap, so I helped too. Afterwards, Swoozie was taking selfies with fans and generally just being like the smoothest guy ever. I mean, I'm incredibly charismatic, obviously, but Adonde takes it to a whole new level. Swoozie is somehow cooler in person than in his videos. It's disgusting. So Jaden and I went over to the window where Adonde was making a small crowd feel like the most important people in the world and sat kinda next to him. I was trying to play it cool because, you know, can't let Swoozie outshine me too much, but also furiously taking mental notes. After a while, I was like, so, we're about to go get dinner. If you wanted to come, that'd be cool, I guess. And he was like, ha ha ha, no. What, am I not cool enough to eat with? Am I not up to your standards? Probably not, but Jaden is. You're not gonna hang out with Jaden freaking animations just because I'm with her? That's understandable. Sorry, Jaden. Besides, he had another panel to do. A likely excuse. Another panelist was one of the first people I ever subscribed to, Tomska. He's pretty well known for making this. And after Swoozie headed out, it was just me, Jaden, and Tom. Now's my chance. I can use everything I learned from Swoozie just now to be so charming and funny that Tom will have no choice but to go to dinner with us and follow me on Twitter and be my best friend in the whole world. So I confidently strolled over to him and said, so, we're about to go get dinner. If you wanted to come, that'd be cool, I guess. And he was like, ha ha ha, okay, it worked. And to top it all off, he followed me on Twitter so I could DM him the name of the restaurant. We are pretty much best friends now. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Tom, his friend Elliot, Jaden, and I went to this place called Wagamama, which we don't really have in the US, but it was delicious. I don't have a joke for this part, I just really liked the food. Actually, can we talk for a sec? Not everything that happens to me is funny, but now it's kind of my job to share my life and hopefully make you laugh. I wish I could tell you a hilarious story of all the crazy stuff that happened that night, and I think some YouTubers might embellish things, but the truth is, we just ate dinner and relaxed, which I needed after a day of running around VidCon. Tom and Elliot were really genuine and down to earth, and it was cool to actually get to know them a bit. We booked a few days extra with the hotel, so after VidCon, we'd have time to explore Amsterdam and take a train over to Paris, which just sounds cool, doesn't it? Yeah, no biggie, just gonna run to Paris for the day. The morning of the trip was supposed to be frantic. Wake up early, eat breakfast, ride the tram to Central Station, and get on our train as fast as possible. But I woke up and, checked Twitter and went back for seconds at breakfast. Jaden, relax, we have time. It takes 22 minutes to get there, and we have half an hour. When we walked out of the hotel, we saw the tram leaving our stop, which means we'd have to wait 10 whole minutes for the next one. Wow, Jaden, you really should have hurried at breakfast. The tram we got on was excruciatingly slow, because of course it was. An old man got off without scanning his pass, and the driver stopped to make him go through all his luggage and pockets to find it. What the heck? Leave him, he's old. We got to the station with about 60 seconds to spare. We sprinted in and checked the monitors to see which platform the train was on. Before I could even focus on the screen, Jaden shouts, "This way!" And we take off running toward platform 15. As we got close to the stairs, I hear a train above start to move. We're so close. This is gonna be like one of those scenes in the movies where we throw our bags on the train and hop on just in time. This is gonna make such a good video! We climbed to the stairs to the platform and saw nothing. Dang it, the video's ruined. We went back to the monitors and figured out that we needed to be on platform 15 in the international terminal, on the other side of the station. So close, yet so far away. Luckily, we were able to get on the next train out, so we just had to wait for an hour. Jaden had to go to the bathroom, and apparently in Amsterdam you have to pay an entrance fee to pee. But she walked up to the little rotary bar thing, and instead of putting money in it like a law-abiding citizen, just kind of went under it. Don't tell her I said this, but she's a total
Nessa, abuelita.
Because my grandpa's really sick, and electric chairs are his favorite. He just wants to spend his last day reclining in comfort.
Oh, you're so sorry. Can you forgive us?
Of course. It is the carpenter's code to forgive.
Okay, Zuri, let's go. Oh, I forgot glasses and a shaker.
Great, I'll take 5,000 for the chairs. You are lucky to be getting Noah Drake originals, and I'm getting a new truck.
But first, he's getting a black eye.
All right. I'll make sure everyone stays in the mess hall. When you discover the treasure, no one else finds out about it, and we don't have to split it.
Great. Are you sure I am not too heavy?
No, in fact, you're lighter than the flag.
Look, this is working.
Wow, treasure and suckers. Cool.
What is going on? This was the traditional grizzly cabin fake scavenger hunt. There's no treasure. You just got bugged. Now my pride and my pelvis are wounded.
Hey, Lou. I need to talk to you about Noah.
Every time I think about him, I hear birds singing.
Maybe that's because we live in a forest. Look. Noah's just using you to make chairs to sell so we can buy a new truck. Don't carve me to death.
What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry, Lou. It just kills me to tell you this, but I heard him on the phone.
Well, you heard wrong. Look, Noah and I have something special. Our souls connect like a dovetail joy.
But don't you see you're the one doing all the connecting? What I see is that I'm supportive of you and Xander, but for some reason you're very supportive of me and Noah. What else are you? You're my best friend. Yeah, well, best friends support each other, so
Maybe you're not my best friend.
how did it go with Lou? I don't know what hurts more. That Lou said she's not my friend, or that I just sat on her Blue won't listen to me, so we have to show her what kind of guy Noah really is. Come on. Zori, leave her out in.
How is it you have one of these at camp, but you don't have soap?
My hair is red like.
Dad, I cannot believe you would try to fool me with another fake coin. How stupid do you think I am? What are you talking about? I have the fake coin right here. If that is the fake one, then this one must be a real Viking gold coin. So that means there could be a real treasure somewhere around Dad. Oh my gosh, we need to find it. But we can't do it without your brain.
Okay, I'll help.
I think he meant me. Okay, just do whatever you did last time.
On it.
I really should study these books some more. Xander, you go to the library and see if you can find more about the cat's history. Right. One question. Where's the library? It's in the building behind the science lab. Behind the mess hall.
Good job, Robbie. He totally thought our fake coin was real. Our plan is in motion.
The bunkies have become the bunkers. That did not sound quite as cool as I thought it would.
Hey, Luke.
Oh, look who it is. Emma, I can't support my best friend because I don't like my best friend's boyfriend. Whoa.
My whole name is Evangeline. Listen, we came to apologize. You're right. We must have misheard Noah. Well, thank you for saying that. And to make it up to you, we want to help you finish the chair. We're guessing Noah's not here.
Hey, he's getting a manicure. He always wants to look his best for me.
Anyway, we want to make the chair perfect, so we called Noah's grandpa to find out what he likes.
Oh, that's so sweet. Noah's always talking about how much it's
Well, we have
Okay,
everything